Plenty of basketball. Kennard comes in for Brooks. And MP subbed in for Jones. And that one falls for Jackson. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, and if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And for Memphis, inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Desmond Bain is out there with MP, and it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Memphis leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
MP against Sexton. We've got 1:23 left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that one's good. Olynyk's got 5.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Kennard outside to the paint. Here's MP. Goes back up. No problem from Clark as he finishes at the rim. Clark's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Gay outside. Screen by Olynyk. He shoots a 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier, defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Sexton against MP. Outside Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. And so it's Memphis with us.
42. Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. And guys, what's impressed you most? And let's get into this first half where there were some. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, I love.
You're up.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bain. One shot.
Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Nwaba, he's checked in for Brooks. And MP subbed in for Jones. Lauri Markkanen out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Jones in at the center spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Bridges. And the layup falls. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
And the basket by MP.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaren Jackson.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Markkanen. Olynyk with a screen on MP. Outside Olynyk from outside the arc. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there it is for him.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Markkanen outside. Screen by Olynyk. Three-pointer, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. Now here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Consistent production is not easy, but MP won't be outworked.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, my shots are falling tonight.
Big win tonight. What's it like when the other team waves the white flag?
Yeah, thanks. I thought we played great,
Those kicks, MP. always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April? Making some changes here. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazers.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. There's the pick. Lillard from outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
MP passes to Adams. Back to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And you look at the leader that MP has become, Greg. He encompasses everything you want from a team captain.
Can lead by example, build teammates up, also willing to get in your face when necessary. MP is probably one of the best leaders and locker room presence in the entire NBA. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new-look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long-term.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Lillard. Launches a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Bain. Guarded by Reddish. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Out to the wing. Lillard with no one around. Lillard again missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Passes it to Eubanks. Reddish with the ball. Here's Watford. Sinks that one from the post.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
1 second left. That one doesn't go. The first quarter concludes. Entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And MP subbed in for Tyus Jones. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Shaw. Then it's Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland. Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. MP left side. Puts it up from 15. Doesn't go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A nice shot from MP. He's a guy who can beat you from all 3 levels.
The 3. Lillard misses.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Screen by Adams. Here's MP. And it's Portland with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lillard against Brooks. For 3. Lillard misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The drive by MP. And that one, good. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Watch how MP uses that dribble move to open things up. He got the defender way out of position.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Sharp. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead, heading in.
37, the Grizzlies 45.
Well, it's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding.
And next up, we have the award winner. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Going with the new group. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis. Tyus Jones out there with MP. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama at the force.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Here's MP. It's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Eubanks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Thibault can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Tries from 10. That one, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. In the corner, Winslow with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. MP outside. Another miss by MP. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. Over to the left wing. Pass to Simons. For the lead. They get it back. Eubanks. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's MP. Clark inside. Covered by Simons. They get it again. And it's Clark with the finish.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
And it's Simons missing. That's the end of the
third quarter. You Trailblazers 60. The Grizzlies 60.
And I know it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one.
And that's the end of the game. Well, a fun evening it's been, fans. Thanks for coming out tonight. Please drive home safely.